to show you about my Lowery stand and all the accessories that I have, because I have had many questions regarding my stand and the functionalities of it. So I have all of my pieces here. I have some, we'll just get right into it. So I am going to switch the camera around, set it up on the tripod, and we'll go through all the pieces. It shouldn't be too long of a video. If you have any other questions that I do not cover in the video, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments below. I will be more than happy to do a follow-up video answering your questions for the stand and the accessories that I have. Okay, so I will see you in, 2 seconds on your end. Bye. Okay, so here we have the actual Lowery stand. Let me move all the pieces out of the way. I should have had it better organized. As you can see, it comes with a very nice piece of heavy metal that is the floor plate. There's the multiple level adjustable, I can't find my words today, but you know what I mean. It has multiple adjustments for height, and then this is the standard arm that comes with the stand. You can see as I swing it around, it comes with the peg for the adjustments, and all you have, and it has a protective cover, so you pull off the black cover, you pull out the peg, and you can adjust it to whatever height you want. Now, I had a question for, let me get it into the hole first. And I'm sorry, I do not have the names of the people who asked these questions. I never have it this low, so bear with me, please. Okay, so one of the questions that I had was how high and how low can the frame go? So I have my handy dandy measuring tape, and we're going to measure. So from the floor at the lowest, this is 23 inches high, so just under 2 feet tall, and so the lowest is 23 inches high, or just under 2 feet, and the highest, which is often what I have mine set at, especially when I'm doing Stitch With Me videos, is 34.5 inches. So 34.5 inches high for the highest setting. Okay. Now, as you can see, for the base of, it's fairly sturdy, and this is on a rough carpet. So, and I have been able to work with it without having any weight on it in the middle of the floor. I also have 10-pound weights. If there is an extra lot of weight on the arm, you can put a 10-pound weight on the base, and that makes it nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about it falling over if you have a longer frame. What I do is I place it underneath the leg of my couch, and I don't have any problems with it at all then. But sometimes when I'm doing a Stitch With Me video and I'm in the middle of the floor, I will put a weight on the base, and it just makes it nice and easy and sturdy, and then there's no moving around. Let me put this back on so I don't lose it. Okay. Now, I said this is the arm that comes standard. It's the standard arm of the Lowery stand. Also, you can adjust this so it tightens in, so it does not swing around. What I usually do, because I like it to swing, so whenever I have a project on, I usually just keep this open, so whenever I'm working and I need to stand up, I can just push my project out of the way and no problems whatsoever. This is the extra large arm, so you can see the difference. It's about double the length of the arm for workable area. And actually what I have been using the standard one when I've been sitting at this couch over here. Now that I'm moving over to my new area, my new stitching area, I'm going to have to use my extra large because my couch has a much larger arm on it, and I'll need this to get up and over that arm of the couch. So there is your two differences, just so you have an idea if you're questioning if you need that extra large. For the price, I found it worthwhile to have just in case, because you never know if you're going to buy new furniture or what the circumstances are. And this is one of those frames or stands that I find is going to last forever. So I purchased that but I also knew that I was most likely going to have it because of the type of couch that I have. Okay, so how you attach your frame or what you're working on to the arm is that it comes with a clamp. And this is an adjustable clamp, so you can put a fairly wide frame in there. So it easily holds a Lowery, an Omnic frame. Here is an Omnic frame for you to see. Do I have it wide enough? Yes. It clamps down nice and it will hold it. I easily put Q-snaps in here. I have even put hoops without any issues in here. And all you do then is tighten it up and it holds securely. It has a adjustable tightening rod on the back, so you slide it onto your bar. You can adjust it to wherever you need it out, and you can, if I get it the right way, you can tighten it so it doesn't slide around. When you need to get to the back of your work, you just loosen it up and you turn it around. Very simple and easy. Okay. This is something I just got in the mail, and this is the paper magnetic pattern holder accessory. Sorry, I'm having a rough time with words today. And how this works, and I actually have not used this yet, but because I just opened it today, because I've been using PDF, so I've not had to use this because I've been working on Henry. So what this does is it slides onto your arm. You can adjust it anywhere you want. You can tighten it. Oh, that's real sweat. Hold, please. There we go. Okay, so there it can stand up. You tighten it on so it's firmly snug to your arm. Then you can put your project on here. This thing, twisty, thingamabob, can twist, and then you can turn it to however you want it adjusted. So if you want it at an angle from where you're stitching so you can easily see it, then there you go. One suggestion that came with the directions is that you place a piece of masking tape on the bottom of your magnetic board so that the rubber clamps it has something to clamp down to on your accessory so that it doesn't slide around. I tried it without the masking tape and it definitely did slide around and it had a hard time holding on. So I did put some, and you can still see even with the masking tape it still slides around, but it's not too bad. And I have that pretty much as tight as it can go. So there is the magnetic board accessory. I'm going to take that off just so we don't have our space too cluttered. And finally, one of the things that I've had a lot of questions on is the large frame accessory. So this is also a Lowery accessory. This is the larger of the two. There's a shorter one and then there's the long one. But since I have some very large projects with my Hades, I went ahead and got the large one because you never know. And this one is very adjustable to whatever size. So how it works is there's two, whatever these are called, wing nuts on. I finally got one. There's two wing nuts on the back. And what they do is you can adjust them so then you can loosen them up so you can slide the clamps to wherever you need them. Then you take your frame. I have an Omnic here. And one thing I do suggest, make sure you clean these very well, or you put a piece of Ada or felt or something between them until you start using them a lot, because they do have some residue when they first come. So you want to loosen them up so that you can get your frame in there. Let's see if I can, there we go. You slide this on. I have this a little bit too loose or too tight. Okay. So then you slide it to where you want it to hold your frame. Then you tighten it up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this in a way that I can show you and hold it at the same time. I'm hoping you can see all of this. And now that is secure. And as you're working across the page or across the project, then you can easily slide this across. And then all you do is, let's put the clamp back on. I'm going to take this off just to show you, so you can more easily see. Because I'm actually not going to use, I don't think I'm going to use that with this project. So then when you are ready to put it onto the arm of into your clamp, all you do is, let me tighten this up a little bit. You're going to slide this into your clamp. So this will be behind your fabric. So there might be a little bit of a bowing of your fabric, but it's very negligible when it comes to working on it. And there you have the large frame accessory. So I think that's everything. If you have any other questions, or if I went through something too fast and I wasn't clear, or you just need further clarification, or I completely missed something, please let me know. I love my Lowery stand. I use it all the time because it enables me to be able to stitch two-handed, and which makes me stitch much, much faster. My hands don't get tired from holding a hoop or a Q-snap all the time, and especially holding one of these. So, yeah. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking, and commenting. I appreciate all of your support on my channel, and you all enjoy every stitch. Have a good day. Hi everyone, I'm back again. As I was getting ready for the gym, I realized I had forgotten to tell you all about where I actually purchased my Lowery stand. I purchased my Lowery stand from So-and-So, which I will link below the actual website with the stand and all the accessories on So-and-So. I purchased it since it was my first purchase from So-and-So, and I made an account with them. I was able to get a 10% discount, and they were on sale at the time, so I was able to get a pretty good discount. So if you are in the what am I trying to say? Again, words are escaping me. If you are in the market for a stand and Lowery is the way that you're going, definitely check out So-and-So, especially if you haven't ever purchased one from them before. You get a 10% discount. At least you used to. I assume you still do. Plus, make sure you purchase it on a sale, which they have fairly frequently. So definitely check that out. I will link everything below. And again, if you have any other questions, shoot me a message, comment, or Instagram private message. See you later.